Hello and welcome to The Villain Was Right, the podcast where we look at movies and TV shows from the villain's perspective and dare to ask, were they really all that bad? I'm your host, Craig Fay.
And I'm your host, Rebecca Reeds.
And this week it's audience choice time.
Yeah.
We put it up to our supporters on Patreon. We were like, this is going to be a Pierce Brosnan themed poll. And it was Dante's Peak, and it won by a landslide. You guys did not want to fuck with any other Pierce Brosnan movie.
This was the one. For some reason, I feel like you have a Pierce Brosnan boy crush.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for some reason, because I
do.
Because I've proclaimed
actively,
it publicly.
Because I've actively spoken about it on several occasions.
He's my James Bond.
You love it. He's your James Bond. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their first. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
whoever you see first, it's like you always have a little flame for, you know?
Special place in your heart.
But I will say, I was like watching this movie. I was like, oh no, there's a reason. Like, he's charming as hell in this movie.
Oh, yes.
This movie is so much better for having him in that role than even Liam Neeson.
Oh,
Who would have been like an equivalent guy at the time. You know, I was like, oh no, you actually make this interaction with everybody fun and engaging.
Okay. What? Is Liam Neeson the comparison there?
Well, I mean, they're both Irish actors.
What was he doing that year?
Well, 5 years earlier, he'd done Schindler's List.
Oh, that old thing, huh?
That old thing. Yeah, a contemporary, anyway.
Gotcha.
Liam Neeson would have been the more respected, high-caliber actor at the time. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's no James Bond.
He's no James Bond.
He's
very... Pierce Brosnan, very charming. Very charming.
Dante's Peak. This was the first time I'd ever watched this movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I definitely remember seeing this when it came out.
Didn't you have... Okay. Did you have a viral tweet about this movie?
I did.
Okay.
Yes,
I was
did.
straight. Can you remind me what it was?
Yes, and I found it here.
Because I remember that.
Yes.
All I know about this movie is that tweet, and I can't even remember it.
This is the closest I've ever come to fame and fortune. Somebody very famous retweeted me, and this is I was like, oh, are you having trouble remembering which movie you're watching? And this is what this is. So jumping in lava from a train, you got volcano on the brain. Grandma boiled in an acid lake, it's Dante's Peak. There's no mistake. To help you remember the two.
That's so funny. Okay, great.
Yes, so that's by the way, I had to go open my Twitter archive that I had downloaded and search for it.
That's
just
so
for
funny.
This. But I was like, I do recall that I had something about this too.
You did.
But yeah, guys, if you have not seen Dante's Peak,
like me,
like Rebecca. By the way, what did you think?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fine movie. It felt very, Day After Tomorrow, twistery kind of
90s
vibe.
disaster movie.
Yes,
yeah.
a disaster movie. And a fine disaster movie.
Yeah.
I would say I did call almost everything that happened in it.
Sure.
Before Grandma got in, I was like, Grandma's about to get in that lake. I know Grandma's about to get in that lake. There's a lot of stuff where I was like, yes, of course, yes.
And the dog is fine.
But it was good, and I liked the performances, and I found the characters charming, and I found the actions believable. So overall, good.
And the special effects, by the way, hold up like crazy.
Really do.
For 1997?
Yeah, it looked really good.
Yeah, really good.
None of it looked like it pulled me out. Nothing pulled me out.
Yeah, which is crazy for a volcano, right? Mm-hmm. So it's really good. Really good. Worth a seminal 90s disaster movie.
Yep.
I would say, and better than Volcano.
I've never seen Volcano either.
This was the summer of Armageddon and Deep Impact came out, and Dante's Peak and Volcano,
like A Bug's Life and Ants.
Yeah, there was a period of
rush.
5 years there where there was two of every movie, and this is the better version than Volcano.
Great.
Which is does not say a lot of good things about Volcano. Anyway, Guys, if you have not seen Dante's Peak, basically what happens is we start out with Harry Dalton, who it's Pierce Brosnan, everyone. It's James Bond.
Harry!
And we've got this kind of montage of this volcano going off in Mexico, and he's trying to get his girlfriend out because she's a volcanologist as well, and they've left it too late, and don't you know it, the volcano kills her, and we jump to 4 years later, and he's on vacation and gets called back to work at the U.S. Geological Survey, the USGS, because he's their best volcano man. And they're getting some weird readings over at this mountain and town called Dante's Peak. And so he gets called in from vacation. He gets sent there, and he meets the mayor, played by Linda Hamilton. So we have a Terminator killer and James Bond on this. We're going to do fine. I forgot it was Linda Hamilton, actually. I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, Linda Hamilton.
Yes! It is also lovely to watch a movie where two people look age appropriate.
Right?
I was like, oh, how refreshing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they could get together.
Yes,
That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine.
Looks great.
Great. Go for it.
Love that.
And one of them could probably bench press the other. I'm not going to say which.
Fact.
So he meets the mayor and her kids, Lauren and Graham, and she kind of shows him up the mountain, and he's doing acid water tests and whatever. And they meet also their grandmother Ruth, who's lives up on the mountain and takes care of the kids sometimes. And long story short, Pierce Brosnan, James Bond, has some concerns that this mountain might blow. So he calls a town hall meeting, and they're like, "We need to evacuate." And then his boss, Paul, shows up and is like, "Listen, that's a little premature. The team is here. We're going to do some things, but if you evacuate towns at the first sign of trouble, they get real mad and there's economic consequences, and I almost bankrupted a whole small town at one point, so lay the fuck off." And then, to their credit, they go and do a whole bunch of tests on this mountain, and they set up seismographs and everything, and they're about to leave town, and wouldn't you know it, the volcano starts erupting, and at the same time, the mayor's kids, Linda Hamilton's kids, have decided that they're going to go up the mountain to get grandma, who doesn't want to leave. So they steal a car and go. And then James Bond and Linda Hamilton have to drive up a mountain and save the kids. And they find them at grandma's house, and they're trying to escape, but the road collapses behind them. And then they get in a boat to try and get away. And the volcano has turned the lake into acid and is eating through the boat. And grandma hops out to save them because the motor gets all ruined by the acid, and she burns herself in the acid, but shoves the boat ashore and gets there. And then they're driving through lava at some point, and the dog jumps in the back of the truck, and the dog's fine. And a helicopter crashes at some point, and because it sucks things in. And the Paul, the guy who was like, "No, we're not evacuating the town," gets swept out from a bridge. The bridge gets washed out from a flash flood, and then they get finally Pierce Brosnan and Linda Hamilton. They get back to town, and they're like, "Oh, we can't get out because the bridge is collapsed." And so they steal a thing that a extra low frequency emitter that was supposed to be on their lava robot that they took off, and they drive into a mine and activate the thing and are buried under the rubble. But then they know that they're alive because the thing went on. They get dug out and everyone's happy. Did I forget anything?
No, you got it.
We covered grandma and acid.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the major beat. But anyway, lots of fire, it starts with two people being boiled alive when they're skinny dipping in a hot spring too.
Yes.
That's also horrific.
That was alarming. That was very alarming. So I guess the question is, who are the villains?
I think
I've got three.
Let's hear them.
Okay, I've got obviously Paul.
Right, the boss who doesn't listen.
Is like, hey, not so fast. The council members.
Sure.
And the pilot.
Okay. Yes, the helicopter pilot. Yeah. I'm also going to throw another one in there. The volcano.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm going to be defending the volcano.
Oh, nice. Love it.
But I forgot about the helicopter pilot, but he is a bit...
the pilot's definitely a villain in this. A minor one, but he is constantly renegotiating his contract.
And quite frankly, fine.
Yes. Okay. So we'll go into the minor one first. Okay.
Yeah.
So how the pilot starts is the first kind of like thing we see of him really is him being like, if you guys want me to fly through lunch, it's overtime.
Yes, because they've hired him. This is before it erupts, and they're just flying in.
Yeah, they're surveying. They want to look at stuff. They're going to drop down, investigate. And he goes, yeah, if you want to do that, it's going to cost more money. And they're like, yeah, whatever. Like, we'll pay it. Good. Okay. I'm looking at a man that's advocating for himself.
Absolutely.
Okay? Then we've got two men in trouble. That's not his fault. Okay.
Oh, no. Search and
like,
rescue is a very different activity.
Yes.
And like, keep in mind, this guy's probably like a tourist helicopter driver.
So now he says, okay, no, we're going to renegotiate. I'm not rescuing people for the same amount of money as me just like loosely dropping them off. And then there's a disaster and he's the only person that can really fly. He's like, oh, I've got the only train ticket in town. Okay. And then is accepting cash from people to fly them out. He then crashes and dies. Okay.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see any issue with anything that's happening there.
Like, and again, it's worth noting, this is like a tourist town, right? They go like, this is the most desirable place to live with under 20,000 people, or second most desirable town under 20,000
Okay,
people.
let's just dig into that for 1 second.
It's pretty idyllic. I don't know.
Okay, here's the thing that two things. Number one, who is doing that survey?
Well, they say it's it's Karen from Money Magazine is there to present.
So deeply specific a category. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's like me saying, I'm the happiest I live in the happiest apartment in this apartment building. And it's like, who looked into that? How did we figure that out? And why are we doing this? Okay.
It's for tourism.
Yeah. Secondarily, that is not the place I want to live. Because if you're telling me I live in the happiest place in the world and I'm still not happy, oh, it's dark. Oh, it's so dark for me. I hate it. I don't like it.
So
I'm so extra sad now.
So sorry, just to get really into the nitty gritty of this argument, you're not saying that you wouldn't want to live there. Mm-hmm. You're not saying it's a bad place to live. You're saying it's too good of a place for how you fear you might feel.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Can you imagine being sad in a place that they've told you is statistically the happiest place to live?
Yeah.
In all of
And then you're sad?
Oh, I'm the saddest of the sads.
It's plausible deniability is what you want.
Yes.
It's like, wow, if it wasn't for this external factor.
Oh, yes, I am a product of my circumstance.
If I wasn't living in Jacksonville, Florida,
I'd maybe be happier.
This is the second episode in a row where I'm going to slam on Jacksonville,
I like
Florida
this as a trend. Let's get it going.
The most boring city. See, but those lists exist.
Yeah,
Do you think Jacksonville likes being on the list of most boring places to live in the United States?
I'm just saying.
Dante's Peak is I get your argument. Honestly, we all need our excuses.
I just said, I can't be sitting here crying with fucking cotton candy in my hand. It's gonna fuck me up, okay? I don't like it. I don't want it. I'm not gonna be party to it. I'm never going to that place.
May I pitch you, though?
Okay.
This is only the second most desirable place to live under 20,000.
Yeah, we're still too close.
So there's
still one other place that could be more upsetting to me.
Right. And at some point you're making that move because you're like, maybe this is the only element that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's not a place I'd want to live. I need my
you.
excuses.
Yeah. You should go live in like London, where it like rains all the time. And
I
you're
would
like,
love to live in London.
Yeah,
I
you
love
got
that
the
it's raining all the
complexion
time.
for it.
Yeah, I've got the perfect complexion. Every time I go to London, I'm like, oh yeah, this is where we are. This is where we all are.
We all have
Okay.
umbrellas. It's all
Yep.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So I wouldn't live in a nice place
No.
because I'm not. It's like
I
it's
need
kind
a
of
little
like.
shittiness.
Fair
Also, it feels like, okay, if this is it also feels like, where am I getting my drugs? Where is the underbelly of this place?
Where are you getting your drugs? It is a mountain town in the North Pacific Northwest. You don't think that there's someone that's where weed is grown?
All right. I accept. I'm starting to see what you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
like that. Vancouver is famous for that. You know, BC.
Oh, Vancouver.
Yep. Okay, I love that.
But
I love
that
that
is a
take.
take,
It's
yeah.
like the I wouldn't want to be a part of any club that would have me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with living places. That's great. Yeah, but
Also,
I do
just
love
want
how this very desirable town too has like an open mind that the kids crawl into all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I would just like to bring up the point that I have no order here. I don't care. There is no way Harry is the best at what he does. He's almost died twice. You're not good at predicting shit.
No.
Quite frankly.
No.
Okay, you're not good at it. You've almost died twice. The concept of them not knowing before anyone, you know what I mean? Like the whole, especially the first scene, okay, where his partner in crime is like, well, we're gonna have some stories to tell. There are fireballs falling from the sky.
You waited too long.
Would know better than anybody your chance of survival,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
And you're like, ha ha ha, oh no, but we still have time to get a few more pieces of information. And I just got to tell you, I don't think you're great at your job. I understand that your job's a risk.
Yep.
Okay, I get that. But if your whole job is to predict,
Yes. And here's the thing, right? Volcanoes are very difficult to predict. There's like lots of things that go on and they're never quite sure. And like it's stuff that's happening below the earth and all the rest. And I even get as a character being like, this information that we're getting is really important and it's going to save lives if we can get this info.
Yeah.
Right? Like the old Twister thing. Like we're going
Right.
to throw ourselves in the path of a tornado because if we can predict it, then we're fine. So I get that. But let me tell you, if there is one group of scientists who would appreciate the value of remote monitoring, I'm going to say it's volcanologists.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think they figured out remote monitoring probably before a lot of other things did. Because it's in a mountain far away and is filled with lava.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
And that is why, yes, there's no way that he's the best.
Nope.
Paul, his boss,
Oh, so right. Through the whole move. So right. Absolutely on the money.
Yep.
Okay, because even Harry states that it's like 10,000 to 1. Like there is such a small chance of this thing going off. Okay. And a lot of what he does, even though he's reading these things, Paul just looks into more. Okay. Both of these men, I'm of the opinion that both of these men are acting from trauma. Okay. So Harry is acting from trauma because he's lived through one of these.
he saw it erupt
So
and
he
saw
is
somebody
a
love
lot
die.
more finger on the trigger. He's like, no. Like, we got to be careful. We got to be careful. We got to be careful.
Get these people out now.
Exactly. Whereas Paul is coming from the mistake of calling one. Okay, he's going, no, we can't call it. No, we can't call it. I almost bankrupted an entire city or a town or what have you. And so they're both acting from their experience and not from their knowledge. And so that's what's conflicting in this movie, is that they're both almost going like what I would call like almost anecdotal than from scientific fact. And so they're both a little wrong, it feels like. But I think Harry's more wrong, because Harry is still going from his gut, whereas Paul is much more going from science.
Yes, and that's why I want to defend Paul so hard in this, is because like he does everything he's supposed to and then some.
Yes.
Right? Like, one, he goes, we're getting this weird reading, I'm going to send a guy out who is Pierce Brosnan.
Yes.
Pierce Brosnan does his little tests and goes, I have some concerns. And Paul goes, okay.
We'll show up with the crew.
The whole crew is here.
Yep.
I'm not going to shoot you down. It was a phone call, and
No
we're here.
pushback, yep.
We're here. Then they go. They fly into the cauldron, and they're like, and no signs of hydrogen sulfide, which means that it's not venting. No activity, right? Like it's there's no gases coming out that we can detect.
But also when Paul arrives, they're already having like a council meeting, and he's going, whoa.
Exactly.
Whoa. Let's slow it down
Pump
here.
the brakes here.
Pump the brakes, okay? Because we need to, first of all, and maybe I'm wrong in this, because I understand that they only have like 2 roads getting out of this fucking place, okay?
Sure.
Or a road. But also, I feel like they're dealing with a size of population that can happen. Okay, even if we have to do it quickly, as long as we're not doing it in a panic, okay, we can get these people out, which they end up doing, okay. But also, that's still on, I think, more Harry than Paul, and also the mayor, because they're like, oh, this thing's definitely going to blow. Let's wait until 6 p.m. and then we'll have an emergency meeting. It's like, no, if you know about this in the middle of the night, let's not have a council meeting. Let's go, hey, let's start evacuation now.
Yeah.
Let's not get everybody in this population into one room. Are you insane? Are you crazy?
Maybe have some people go door to door. And again, like I'm no expert on evacuating towns.
No,
and
neither am I.
And they did not think it was imminent. They were just like, as a precaution, we will have this meeting and we'll make sure everyone gets copies of the emergency evacuation plan. It just happened too soon.
Yes.
And like the argument would be like, well, if they listen to Harry, there wouldn't have been this panic. But there was no indication that it was going to go off. Like everything he says, Paul has an answer to. He goes like, they go up on the mountain. He goes like, well, there was tremors. And he goes, yeah, but they weren't big. And this
has happened before.
This has happened before.
Yeah.
And Harry goes like, no, you don't understand. They were shallow. And he go, yeah, our seismology equipment it reads that. We like either it is shallow and you were right, or it wasn't shallow and it shows up on our thing and you're wrong, right? Like. So they show up with the whole team. They fly into the cauldron. No gas there. They set up remote monitoring seismographs. Like they're setting that up with little satellite feeds. So they're like, we can monitor this from Portland.
Yeah.
And he even says at the end, it's like they've got all their equipment. They're doing all these things. They're taking water samples. They're doing all this. And he goes, all right, we're leaving tomorrow, 6 a.m. You asked. I said I would give you 2 days, and we've been here for 5. So he even keeps the team there longer than they want and goes, we can monitor this from Portland.
And even in like borderline his like almost dying moments, he's like, you were right and I was wrong. I was like, man, Paul's a real one. Paul's a real G. Okay, even in the heat of it, he's like, no, but you were still right. I'm like, no, dude.
New evidence has come to bear.
You were still right.
As he's being swept away from a volcanic landslide. Yeah.
Yeah.
New, Yeah, changes his opinion when presented with evidence. That's what we want in everybody, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And the helicopter guy, again, is a tourist helicopter being pressed into government work. So one, he's losing out on tourist time.
Yep.
Two, it's the U.S. government. They can pay it. Three, yeah, absolutely. You should have lunch breaks and flight breaks and stuff. Like, you don't think that they're pushing him too hard? They're having it's the one helicopter in the whole place. He's the one helicopter pilot. They're flying him all over that mountain all the time, doing their little tests.
Absolutely. No, between him and like the council members, okay, because like they're obviously, so their initial meeting, they immediately start pushing back. Okay, they're like, we shouldn't even be having this meeting. People are going to start losing it because they have a somebody bringing jobs in.
Yeah, like
So
multi-million investment.
there's an $18 million investment plus 800 jobs in a population of 7,400 people. The percentages on that are wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We need to be making sure that this goes through.
It transforms the town into like
yes. Immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, we want this money. We cannot base this off of one dude, especially when we've got a second expert coming in like mid-meeting going, whoa, let's slow it down, okay? I've seen, towns get bankrupt from this before. Let's pump the brakes. Everything's actually looking like pretty normal other than the two dead bodies. But even that, they were like, that can happen through like shifting plates.
Yeah.
And they had scientific, reasonable explanations for everything that had happened.
Yes. No, they did. He's like, you know as well as I do that there's other things that could have caused this. It's a tragedy, yes. One thing I don't get though is like, okay, we're gonna pull our investment from the town I guess that makes sense. Like if you're creating like a resort or something, you definitely don't want to start building it on the site of an active volcano. So I guess that would, but like in my mind, if you are in that area, I think it's a benefit that the U.S. Geological Survey is here and is like, oh, we have warning systems in place, so everyone's fine. Like that's we've got a fire department, we've got a police force, we've got like that seems like kind of community protection infrastructure is what that is. I would say that increases the desirability to live in this town.
Okay. And do you know that this just came to my head, so I'm not 100% sure on this, but I thought, and maybe I'm wrong, but I thought you're really not supposed to like throw anything into a volcano in that sense. Like it can like activate it or something. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's real. That might be a myth though.
I think that would be a myth. Well, here's the thing. If there's like lava in the exposed, like in the caldera or whatever, that's an active volcano to begin with. But I don't think, because the things that cause an eruption are like deep down in the earth, right? Like it's not a surface level phenomenon. Like it's the pressure from below that's pushing up, right? I mean, I guess like maybe you could like break the level of like cooled magma on the top and like let stuff out.
Yeah, that's what I was thought. Like it just like kind of gets it exploding a little bit.
Yeah, I get, and then like it would cool down and like and crust over again.
Okay.
I would probably say you're probably not supposed to throw things in volcanoes because you're not supposed to be that close to a volcano. But that's just my advice. That's not scientific at all.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That whole scene of those two men, Harry and Terry, which is quite...
Was it Terry?
It was Terry. It was Harry and Terry on the top of that volcano.
Oh, Terry's such a fucking idiot.
Dude, just leave the... I couldn't... Watching that was painful. I will say that.
Because they've got their little robot that they're sending in. It gets about 3 feet before it fucks up. And you know it would fuck up.
Yep.
Because you can just look at that robot and you go like, that can't crawl into a volcano.
Right.
It like can barely move. It's like, how's this getting over rocks?
And also, at a moment, just leave it.
Yes.
Just leave it. Him getting his leg broken and the whole thing. Like, I was just rolling my eyes the whole time. I was like, you guys are fucking stupid. Okay, this is moronic. I hated that scene.
Oh, it was very bad. Because first of all, okay, volcano, active volcano or no,
yeah,
you are still on the edge of a cliff that is going to be prone to rock slides and stuff like that. So you should just know from the get.
Yep.
You're not untethering yourself. The guy rappels down into the crater, and I was like, well, there's fucking rock slides anyway. Even if there isn't a volcano, even if there isn't an earthquake, rocks are still falling because it's like a crumbling edge of a thing.
Yeah.
So one, you should be smart enough not to do that because you're a fucking geologist. Two, he then untethers himself to get back to get to the robot. And I was like, that is insane.
Yeah.
And like the boss is just like, that's
why did we have the safety equipment to begin with if you're just going to abandon it?
right. In order to go into a place to get the robot was sent into places that are too dangerous for humans to go into. And
let's go get it.
let's go get
it.
If you have a robot that goes into a dangerous place and it gets stuck there, guess what? It's stuck.
It's stuck there.
You lost it.
That's what we built it for, actually.
Yeah, so humans don't get stuck there.
So humans don't get stuck there. So then when that gets stuck there, like, yeah, it sucks. It's very expensive. Okay. But nobody died and our insurance premiums aren't going through the fucking roof. Okay.
Yeah. Your poor boss, Paul, is not going to have to fill out a mountain of paperwork.
Yes.
About
and Paul
workers'
the entire
comp.
time is just like, don't do that. Don't do that. Stop. Don't.
Come back. Get down off the mountain.
Yes.
That is work.
Idiots. Fucking idiots.
He's like, listen, guys, when we get back to Portland, we're sitting down and we are going cover to cover on our workplace health and safety thing, right?
I can't.
We work on mountains. For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sakes, you guys are, it's amateur hour out here. Absolute, the whole movie is amateur hour. Okay, they have no idea but fucking Brosnan almost dies like 13 fucking times. I was like, you have no idea what's going on here, buddy. And you've already lived through one of these that you shouldn't have lived through. Is bad news. Is bad news bears. The acid, like, really, I was like, is that a thing? Is that a real thing?
So, I'm so glad you brought this up.
Okay, I was really hoping.
I discovered that there is basically an entire section on the U.S. Geological Survey website that addresses this movie almost specifically.
Stop it, Craig.
Yes.
I just literally spit.
Right? I was like, oh, this will be a reliable source.
Yeah.
And because and I'm just going to read you verbatim what is on this website. Can lakes near volcanoes become acidic enough to be dangerous to people and animals? Yes.
Okay, great. Yes.
Crater lakes atop volcanoes are typically the most acidic, with pH values as low as 0.1, very strong acid. Normal lake waters, in contrast, have a relatively neutral pH values near 7. So remember, 7 is neutral, and like 1 is acidic, and like 14 is base. The Crater Lake at Al Chichon volcano in Mexico had a pH of 0.5 in 1983, and Mount Punatibo's crater lake had a pH of 1.9 in 1992. The acid waters of these lakes are capable of causing burns to human skin, but are unlikely to dissolve metal quickly. Gases from magma can dissolve in lake water to form such acid brews that include carbon dioxide, sulfuric dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, hydrogen chloride, and hydrogen fluoride. Acidic lakes that are capable of dissolving an aluminum boat in a matter of minutes, brackets, as seen in movies.
I wonder which one, looking directly to camera,
are not realistic. Anyway,
fuck,
and this
that's
is just
funny.
This is just one, and so many articles underneath it are also addressing
that's
things.
So funny.
Yeah, they're like, is volcanic ash dangerous to helicopters and planes? Yes.
Okay, so it's like a half and half, where like half that scene makes sense and the other half doesn't.
Yes.
So it makes sense that, like, if Grandma getting in the lake she's going to get burnt, but it doesn't make sense that it was like melting the boat.
No, not that quickly anyway. Yeah. Like
Interesting.
if the boat had been in there for like days and days and days, maybe it would have done that. But anyway, nope, not really. The boat would have been fine. I mean, maybe it was just an old leaky boat. Like that's
it's the grandma's yelling. It's the acid. It's the acid.
It's not the most irresponsible grandmother. I'm sorry. Listen, I know you were saying it's amateur hour, but if a charming Irishman from the U.S. Geological Survey calls you up and is like, get off of that mountain, you get off of that mountain, baby. You get off that mountain. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. Or are you like, I'm going to die on this mountain?
I'm kind of 50-50 on this.
Yeah?
Kind of 50-50. I mean, if I'm old and this is my house and I don't really care.
I moved to the second nicest place in under 20,000 and it didn't solve it. So maybe I just lay down and let the lava roll over me.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, okay.
I'm going to Pompeii this shit.
Here's the thing is that if I know, I just wouldn't do that to grandkids. Do you know what I mean? If they're like, because then now we've put everyone in danger because now they're trying to come get me. Even if I've said no, and if I know those people are going to try and come get me, I'm going to leave anyway so you don't try and come get me.
Yeah.
But guess who's living in your house now? Can't get rid of me now, bitches. Okay.
Maybe that's her thing. She's like, I cannot live. I cannot move in with those kids.
No, that woman makes the worst coffee I've ever fucking tasted. I can't do it. Every morning with this shit. Not a fucking chance.
See, again, I feel like they covered that she did make pretty decent coffee.
Well, no, he says he hates her coffee at one point, but that's supposed to be charming and cheeky.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't come here for the coffee, lady. Come here for the pussy. So spread them.
Yeah, and honestly, I've never actually cheered for two people to get together in an action movie quite like these two.
You know what? I would agree with that. That most of the time, but also I think this movie does it well in the sense that. These people do not ignore danger for each other. And I think that's why it works. Because there's a lot of stuff in, disaster movies and action movies where it's just like, they always have this moment where, time stops. It doesn't matter that the lava's coming. We love each other and we're going to make out anyway. And this movie doesn't do that. It always puts the danger in front of everything else. And I think that's why I like them getting together, because they tease it out in a way where they're not being fucking idiots the whole movie.
No, it's just like, hey, I'm an attractive man of a certain age in town for a couple weeks, and you're an attractive woman of a certain age in mayor of a town for a couple of weeks here. Yeah. We're gonna get.
You're gonna get it.
We're gonna get it. Like,
so there's exchanging glances.
Yeah, they're spending time together in cars and
But also, I feel like neither one of it's always about the kids.
Yes.
So it's not about them sacrificing each other for one another. It's like, we have to do this to save the children. And again, a great motivation.
Yes. The fucking kids took the truck and went up the mountain.
Okay.
Shit.
Perfection. I love that. Okay. Let's raise the stakes in a believable way.
Because I know we should get out.
Yes, and we would if we had the kids. Okay, that old bitch can die up there.
Yeah,
okay?
In fact, the kids, as much shit as Paul got for not evacuating the town the second it happened, there was enough time to evacuate the town if Pierce Brosnan hadn't gone up the mountain, right? If the kids hadn't gone up the mountain. If if Paul had left when everyone else left instead of staying back to make sure they were okay, they would have left much earlier and the bridge wouldn't have been washed out. It's the fucking kids that caused it all.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, totally. And at no point do they, and again, to just reiterate my last point, is that they don't ignore things for their own relationship. Like, when they're about to hook up, and clearly they're about to hook up, and they see the water. And they're like, oh my God, what's going on with this water? And immediately that overrides everything.
Yeah.
Whereas there's a different movie where they go, oh, that's probably fine.
Did they even get to kiss?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that's
I don't think so. I think it was like right on, like
it's
boom,
just
boom.
like, come in, do you want a glass of water? Yeah.
I'll have a glass of water. And then they look at the water and they're like, oh no. And yes.
I feel so bad for both of them. They both needed it, you know?
Dude, I feel bad for both of them because they get to the end of this fucking movie, and then one of my biggest fears of all time happened to all of those characters, like all four of those characters, where they go down this mine. They basically like drive down this mine shaft. They get blocked in there. And Harry needs to turn on the signal, like the signal box. I don't know what to call it. Like
it's a box for signals.
Yeah, the signal box. He needs to turn it on so that they can come find them. So the rescue team can come find them. I cannot think of a worst way to perish.
Oh, like being because it's like coming down on the car.
Okay, because first of all, I'm claustrophobic. Okay.
Yeah.
Second of all, I get bored easily. I can't be down there just hanging. What a terrible way to die. I get bored so easily. I'm just.
First of all, I'm terrible claustrophobic, so I'd be having panic attacks the whole time. But also, what am I doing?
What am I doing?
No, and I remember that scene specifically because my dad is crazy claustrophobic.
No, I can't.
And it's one of the only things I remember from the movie is my dad, like, we're watching it on VHS in 1998 probably, and he goes, well, that's my idea of hell.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, yeah. And rewatching it now, I was just like, oh, yeah, that's actually a pretty terrifying... Like, he's just not trapped. It's like they show like the roof collapsing in and like,
and like they're also stuck like separated.
Yep.
Because he has to go
back to the truck.
He has to go back to the truck, which is dangerous. So he's like, no, don't come with me. I'm going to go back to the truck, activate it. And then he breaks his arm.
Oh yeah,
really badly too.
Yeah, they show the bone.
They show the bone. I hate when we see the bone. Honestly, it is strongly a part of the reason why I weightlift. Is that weightlifting's really good for bone density, and I just don't ever want to see that happen.
I don't ever want to see a bone.
I don't ever want to see a bone, so I go weightlift to hope to throw that off.
Avoid this scene particularly.
Yes, these sorts of things happening to me. It was 3 things back to back I didn't want to see.
Yeah.
Also, but again,
effective,
and I would argue for a movie about a volcano exploding realistic.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't like this mad getaway of like, and then we drove over 6 cars. Dude, you know what I just thought about? Because we didn't cover it in the last movie. We covered New York Minute last. Yes. We didn't even talk about how a kid drives over several cars on a bicycle.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, right.
This is more realistic than
the thing is that there's a different version of this movie where they have this great escape and they get out in the nick of time.
Volcano or something.
They defeat the volcano is so funny.
Honestly,
no,
okay.
but for real.
Volcano, the like twin of this movie, there is a scene where it's like the lava's come because it's a volcano in LA as Volcano, and it's coming down the street and they like fire hose it and stop the lava. Like they all band together to stop the volcano.
To stop the lava.
This movie's just like
so funny.
This movie's just like, no, your town is fucked.
We band together to stop the lava.
This movie's just like, it's fucked.
It's fucked,
gone.
and you gotta get out.
It's gone.
Yes. All of the heroic moments made sense to me. Okay, I will say there was one moment that made me laugh really, really hard, which was when Paul dies. For some reason, that moment.
Or the bridge gets swept away?
Yes, because it's just the look and the acting and everything in that moment that happens. You go, well, guess I'm dying. Like that's the whole vibe. It's just like there's just something about him and the whole crew just accepting his fate, where they're all just kind of looking at each other, almost emotionless, I would say. And he just dies. Fuck, that made me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
I was like, that's great.
It was weird because he's like on a pole and the bridge gets like flung up. So he's kind of like
Just
tossed
catapulted.
in the air. Yeah.
It really reminded me of the scene. Not that it just, I think it's just a split second that reminds me of it. Where in, Kong. What's the one where they're in, where he slaps the guy, like he goes to sacrifice himself.
Yes. And he just gets,
And he
Kong
just gets,
Skull Island.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. When he just gets fucking slapped into the fucking
Mountain and blows up there. Yeah.
First of all, one of my all-time favorite deaths on screen. But just for a half a second, it kind of gave that. Where I was just like, well, guess I'm going to die.
Guess I'm going to die. Well,
Yep.
all right.
Here. Time to be hitting the old dusty trail there.
I would also, as I said at the beginning of this, would like to defend the volcano itself.
Right. Yes.
Because Rebecca, who amongst us has not wanted to blow off a little steam?
Oh, God. Greg.
You know what I mean?
Jail. Straight to jail. Straight to jail for that.
You gotta let it out. You gotta let it out. Otherwise, you're gonna go nuts, right? You gotta.
Well, I would say as far as populations living near volcanoes go, this was pretty small. I feel like this one's. I'm like this was minimal damage.
Why do we keep you'd think that's something we would have learned. I guess you don't know if it's a mountain or a volcano at first.
Yeah, and I think because of and again, this is just based off of vibes. Okay, I'm not going to say. But
Rebecca Reed's vibe volcanology.
Vibe facts with Rebecca Reed's, also known as TikTok information.
That's our new segment, Vibe Facts.
Vibe facts.
With
But I
Rebecca
think
Reed's.
I'm pretty sure though that the soil around volcanoes are incredible.
Oh yeah.
And so you can grow a lot of good stuff. The foliage, it's all just lush. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They are places you would want to live. It would be my argument there.
Okay, fair enough. And most
Just
of the
based
time,
off vibes.
most of the time, real great view.
Yes.
Most of the time.
Yes,
Yeah,
most of the time.
And you're
Okay.
right. Like also, volcanic activity. It's going to be bringing like metals and stuff closer to the surface, right, with the magma and stuff. So like, yeah.
God, I cannot think of a worse death though than being that first couple. Oh my God.
boiled alive?
Boiled alive.
That's pretty bad.
Also, I cannot think of a man I have ever fucked I would want to die with. Oh my God. The horror. The absolute horror. I can't. Not a singular one of these men would I want to die with.
And what is it that's giving you that mortal ick? Is it like I can't believe this choice is being like is so permanent? You know, like they'll find us together and they'll know.
Oh yeah, well that for sure. Bit of that. Okay.
They'll find us together and they'll know.
I don't want the last thing I see to be your dick. I gotta tell you, that's not my last image of
Fair
life.
enough.
Okay, I don't want that. I just
So you don't want to die while sleeping with them. I get that. But like if you were like in a car together, also no.
yeah. Also, no, the horror. Okay, I don't want somebody like I said. That's.
Do you just want to be alone, or is there like a person you'd be like, no, that'd be pretty chill?
Oh, I'd die with you, Craig.
No thanks.
I don't know, like friends, family, anybody
that's so fucking dark.
Sorry. I don't know why I'm like this.
There's people I would die with, but none of my
On our
romantic
car
partners.
ride here, I told Craig, I was like, I've been disassociating a lot more lately. I think it's coming out in this podcast, this episode. I'm like, I have a lot of dark thoughts as of late. I don't know if it's the time change what.
I don't want to live here because what if that's not the problem? I wouldn't want to die with anybody I've slept with.
No.
All right, would you die with Pierce Brosnan?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, there we go.
No, hold on. Because I got to tell you, if I die with Pierce Brosnan, I'm not the headline. I am not the headline. I am and woman, and I don't know if I want to be that. I don't want to be an and woman. That sounds bad.
Actor Pierce Brosnan, known for James Bond 007, found dead with shriveled corpse.
Found dead with maybe woman. Yeah,
Fair enough.
That feels about right. Hitting the old dusty trail.
Well, back to the gym.
Yep.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. Yeah. Don't live next to a volcano, I guess is my
Your argument for the volcano.
Listen.
Get off my lawn. That's your argument for the volcano. Get off my lawn, these stupid kids with their... Dude, I so thought that one child actor for the first 5 minutes of this movie was Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, I could kind of see it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, and then I got...
About the right time, too.
Yes, and then they got square on that kid, and I was like, nope, someone else.
Just
another child actor.
Jeremy Foley, apparently. Anyway.
Well, here we are.
I don't know what he's done, but yeah.
All right. Well, do you think it's time to rank that villain?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I am ranking Paul, and I have the weirdest scale for this. I just found that there were so many things in this movie that would make a great punk band name.
Oh yeah, love it.
So from Two Dead Squirrels all the way up to Acid Grandma, I'm gonna give Paul a Sister Crystal because I'm like, oh yeah, I'd listen to you. That sounds good.
Sister Crystal.
I'd check that out.
Sister Crystal and the acid
grandmas.
Acid grandmas. That's great. Yeah, I'm gonna go to. I'd have that T-shirt.
Yeah, I'm just saying on scale, but that's all. That's where
great.
my mind was at this week.
Those are all great. Sorry, before I get to mine, there are two lines I really loved, which is the a man who stares at a rock must have something on his mind or nothing. That's very profound. I like that. I can't believe it's from this movie. It's like Acid Grandma. I just wanted on a T-shirt. Wanted a shirt. But I did the blow your top scale.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah. So from stubbing your toe all the way up to somebody cutting you off in traffic.
Yep.
I'm going to give Paul a kicking your airplane seat. Someone behind you kicking your airplane seat. Because very reasonable and acted accordingly based on information gathered over a long period of time. Right?
That's great. Yep.
Justified.
I like
Absolutely
it.
Right.
And team, before we get to our heroes and villains of the week, as always, there's a couple ways you can help out the podcast. If you would like bonus episodes, please join us on Patreon, patreon.com/thevillainwasright. We do 2 bonus episodes a month, and this month, boy howdy, we've got the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus the Mariah Carey classic, Glitter! Oh my goodness, that movie made me laugh so hard. So if you want to hear what we have to say about those movies, please join us on Patreon. We also have ad-free tiers. And most importantly, we've got audience choice episodes. This was an audience choice won by a landslide. So if you thought it should have been a different movie, please hit us up on Patreon. And you can even join us there for free, just to kind of get your finger on the pulse, see what's going on there. And if you would like to follow us.
Yeah, you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at VWR Podcast. We put up some funny videos of us doing the podcast sometimes. So check that out and weigh in as to which movie franchise has gone to space? That seems to be a popular one right now.
Which ones have gone to space? Which apparently was not Mission Impossible.
Not Mission Impossible. We did get that wrong.
You know what I was thinking of? Because I was thinking of Top Gun when he hits the barrier.
Yep.
And that's what I was thinking of.
And there was also a lot of news of Tom Cruise actually going to space to record something. Yeah.
I was like, that just inceptioned in my... So I am sorry.
It's the vibes check out, though.
Yes, the vibes were right. What are we going to call that segment again?
Vibe Facts.
Vibe Facts with Rebecca Reeds. Is it a fact? No. But we've got a feeling.
Mission Impossible went to space.
Yeah.
That's a vibe fact.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah, and you can also email us suggestions. Villain was right at gmail.com. That's the best way to get in touch with us with that. And again, like this has been on that. Like we heard people be like, yes, we've been waiting for you to take on that volcano. Fuck Dante's Peak.
Great choice, everybody. Yeah. And I had never seen it.
Yeah, and honestly, pretty decent watch. Loved it. So thank you so much to everyone for listening, for your support, for telling your friends about us. And now it is time for your heroes and villains of the week. I've got a villain this week.
Nice.
And my villain is me/white wine.
Oh, girl. Okay.
Yeah. So,
I get it.
And this might be very similar to a story I've told on the podcast before. And if it is, just take that. These were separate events. And please just take this as a reminder that I do not learn from my mistakes. So basically what happened was I was at a show at Comedy Bar, and I had performed, and it was good. And then a bunch of us were sticking around drinking afterwards. And I have this thing where if I drink beer, or it might be just like beer from the tap or something, I don't know what it is, but I wake up the next day, not necessarily hungover, but with like the worst sinus pressure. Like I'm just clogged up. I don't know if it's a histamine thing. I don't know if it's like a gluten allergy. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be beer. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do?
You can't burp.
I can't burp. And that goes with beer. But I was like, I'm going to try and drink something else one night, just something else completely, and see if it has the same effect, or if it's alcohol or if it's beer. Right. And so I was like, I'm going to drink white wine, because I think I've had like nights where I've drank a lot of red wine and I haven't noticed it, but like red wine destroys my stomach. Right. Okay. Like it's like bad acid reflux and whatnot. So I made the mistake of basically drinking as much white wine as I would drink beer in a night.
Holy fuck. Oh, those are not the same things.
No.
Holy lifting. Okay.
And to be clear, professional-wise, I had done my show that I had been booked on, and then started drinking, and we were hanging out. And then somebody came out and was like, we need a comic to cover like this, us on this show. Like someone didn't show. Does anyone want to do it? And I volunteered before it really hit me, and I got out on stage, and I could not remember my jokes.
Oh yeah.
I said, thankfully it wasn't like a big audience. Like it's still disrespectful to the audience. Like I should not have been. No one should have let me on stage. but I actually said, "Oh, I'm too drunk to be out here right now," and left. And I just walked off stage. And then the guy whose show it was like, "Thank you so much for doing the show." And he tried to pay me $40, which is absolute amazing.
That is a very kind thing to do.
And I was like, absolutely fucking not. I so unprofessional. I was so drunk I couldn't do the show.
I can't even picture that.
I know, right?
I can't even picture it.
And so our friend Amy was apparently in the green room. I didn't remember this. And I was like trying to like, he handed me the $40, and I was trying to like put it back on him, and like trying to get it in his pockets, and like I was like, give it back. And at one point I turned to Amy. I was like, he's not going to take it. I'm going to give it to you. Make sure he gets it. And she's like, I want no part of this. Anyway, So that was I was, by the way, the most hungover I had been
I'm sure
in a
you
very long
were.
time. And every time I've seen our friend Amy after that, she goes, "Having some white wine?" And she's just like, I don't know why you thought white wine would solve it. And even the bartenders there are like, yeah, what were you thinking? I was like, I know. I've been drinking since I was like 18, 19. I should know this. Why do I have to learn this lesson again? Anyway, that's my villain of the week.
Oh my God, that's
Makes
so
me do bad
funny.
things. Yep.
Okay, I've got a villain. This was forever ago, like so long ago, but just I don't know why this movie reminded me of it. So I gotta be honest, I like camping. Fine. I like it. Fine. Like if I'm dating somebody and they love camping, I'll go camping with them. Okay. It's totally fine. But most of I would love a hike. I would love a hike. I love to get in nature. I love to be like at a cottage or or whatever. But the second I'm sleeping on the ground, I go, I don't like this a lot anymore. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I was. This was like literally over a decade ago. Well over a decade. I was going camping with my boyfriend and a bunch of other people. Like we were all going to Algonquin, a very popular place to camp. Anyway, so I'm going to Algonquin to go camping. And the weather's not looking great for the weekend. Okay, like looking pretty bad. And I keep kind of I'm like, do we really want to do this? And it's like, oh, you just don't like camping. Da, 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 da. Like we're gonna be able to figure it out. So like we get to the camping site, and I'm still dragging my heels a little bit. I'm like. And people are calling me a wet blanket because, like, you know, they all just want to drink. And I'm like, we should maybe put our tents on like the highest point on this campsite and stuff like that. I swear to God, we woke up and I was in probably like 2 inches of water. Full 2 inches of water. I'm like, yeah. Do you ever have something bad happen to you, but you're not that mad because you're like, called it. Yeah. Okay.
At least I'm right.
Yeah. Which I kind of low-key feel like Harry was this entire movie. He's running for his life, but I mean, he's like, in the back of his head, he's going, I got this, right?
A certain smugness that comes with it, for sure.
So yeah, it took to the rest of the afternoon for me to convince everybody. I was like, please, like, let's just leave. Like, there's no reason to live like this. Okay, we don't have to do this. And they're like, oh no, I think we can do it. Da, 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 da. Anyway, my hero of the week is that second rainfall for convincing everyone that we needed to leave.
Love it.
Just, if it's bad, just go.
Yeah.
If it's bad, just go home. Okay, and that's a general rule for me. Okay.
You're a weekend camping trip. You're not foraging away. You're way across the wilderness.
Fine.
Yeah.
Just you go to a party. It's bad. Leave. Okay. It doesn't matter how much time you've poured into getting there. You're gonna waste more time by hanging out there. That also applies to every person you date. So just note that. Dude, I'm so dark today.
It's fine.
I am so.
It's a new hair color.
It is. Yeah, I dyed my hair, and I'm just getting. Now I'm all goth.
It's like someone switched dark mode on you.
It is. It really is. I am Dark Link. So anyway, that does it for us here at The Villain Was Right. You can follow me at Rebecca Reads on any platform of your choosing. I am going to be in St. Catharines this weekend. Click on my profile on Instagram if you would like to get tickets for that. And I will also be in Montreal next weekend, the 27th to the 29th. You can also, that's also linked in my bio. Where can people find you, Craig?
Yeah, you can find me at Craig Fay Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, CraigFay.com for show dates. As this as this episode comes out, I'm actually headlining in Toronto at Absolute Comedy. So if you're listening to this literally the day of, you can come catch me Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this. And otherwise, early January, I will be in Ottawa headlining at Absolute Comedy. So check me out there.
And next week, we will be we're doing another TV episode, everybody. We are covering The In-Betweeners. I'm very excited for that. So check that out next week. And this is The Villain Was Right, reminding you to let Grandma do a little acid.
The Villain Was Right was produced by Andrew Ivimey for the From Superheroes Network. For more great podcasts like this, as well as YouTube series, webcomics, and so much more, visit FromSuperheroes.com.